Today's lesson is organizing your closet. Hi, everybody. Welcome to All Plus Interactive English. I'm Roger.
And I'm Helen.
And today we're talking about maybe doing some spring cleaning. It's April now, so temperatures are getting warmer now. And before we get into the summer, it might be a good idea to get rid of all the junk, all the old things in your house, and do some tidying up, especially if you're talking about maybe changing your wardrobe, getting rid of some old clothes that you don't wear anymore, and getting some new kinds of fashion.
Right, and that is especially true for fashion, for clothing, because when you want to organize your home and you want to get rid of a lot of things, one of the biggest part of that is throwing away old clothes, or if you're not going to throw it away, you might want to donate it, but you want to organize your clothes in a way that you keep the ones that you want, that you wear often, and then the ones that you haven't worn a lot, you don't want those to occupy space, so you want to do something about them.
Okay, so first we're going to talk about organizing your closet. Let's listen to this conversation between Leah and Sandy about their new wardrobe for spring.
Organizing your closet. A new wardrobe for spring. Leah is talking about the new spring fashions with her roommate Sandy.
Have you been paying attention to any of the current fashion trends? I'm so excited to refresh my wardrobe. I don't follow fashion as closely as you do, but the wide-leg Bermuda shorts have caught my eye. They look so comfortable, and some of them are even dressy enough to replace skirts. I adore bold floral pattern dresses. Maybe I'll pair them with the square toe heels that seem to be in style right now. I prefer wearing chunky black boots with dresses myself. The grunge look really suits you, but instead of talking about clothes, let's go shopping. I'd love to. Except for one little problem, my closet is an absolute disaster. It's stuffed to the gills with things I hardly wear. I know what you mean. I cleaned mine out during that Marie Kondo craze last year. I can help you go through your belongings too if you like. Sure. Otherwise, I might never get around to it.
大家好，第一部分我们看到单字 wardrobe。这个字是名词，指衣柜、衣橱。例如 My wardrobe contains mostly casual clothing as I don't have to dress formally at work. 我的衣柜里大部分是休闲衣服，因为我上班不需要穿得很正式。另外，这个字除了上面的意思，还可以指个人的全部服装。举例来说 Lucy took her daughter to buy a new winter wardrobe. Lucy 带她女儿去买一批冬天的新衣服。接着我们看到名词 roommate， 意思是室友。举例来说 My roommate never helps clean the apartment. 我室友从不帮忙打扫公寓。再来我们看到单字 dressy， 这个字是形容词，指服装正式的，适合正式场合的。举例来说 I need to wear dressy clothes to the wedding. 我需要穿正式服装去参加婚礼。又或者说 I heard that tomorrow's event is quite dressy. 我听说明天的活动是挺正式的场合。接下来我们看到动词 adore， 意思是非常喜欢、热爱。我们可以说 The little girl adores her doll so much that she brings it with her everywhere. 那名小女孩非常喜欢她的洋娃娃，所以她去哪里都带着它。或是 Kyle and I both adore any food that has a lot of cheese in it. Kyle 和我都热爱加了许多起司的食物。另外补充这个字的名词 adoration A-D-O-R-A-T-I-O-N adoration 指崇拜、敬爱。例如 On Christmas, people sing songs to express their adoration of Jesus. 圣诞节的时候，人们唱歌表达对耶稣的敬爱。再来我们看到一个单字 belonging， 这个字是名词，指所有物、随身财物。做此意时常用复数形，像是 It is difficult to move to a new home if you have a lot of belongings. 如果你的行李很多，搬新家时会很辛苦。或是 We can leave our personal belongings in a locker while we go swimming. 我们游泳时可以把个人随身物品放置在置物柜里。另外补充一个同义词 possession 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 指所有物、财物、财产，作此意时常用复数形。我们可以说 Don doesn't carry many possessions with him because he likes to travel light. Don 没有带很多财物，因为他喜欢轻便旅行。
And so we're talking about organizing your closet, and part 1 is about a new wardrobe for spring. So wardrobe here refers to a person's collection of clothing. A wardrobe could also be the closet, the piece of furniture that you keep your clothing in, but in this case, it refers to a person's collection of clothing. So Leah is talking about the new spring fashions with her roommate, Sandy. So Leah and Sandy live together. Now, the word roommate might suggest that the two of them live in the same room, but a roommate could also be someone that you share a house or an apartment with. So Leah and Sandy are living in an apartment or living in a house together, and they're talking about new spring fashions.
Now, Leah says, have you been paying attention to any of the current fashion trends? I'm so excited to refresh my wardrobe. So indeed, ladies like to keep up on this thing. Some guys do, but it tends to be a lady thing. Keeping up on the current fashion trends. People are posting this stuff all the time on social media. You know, what's fashionable, what kind of clothes to wear. You always want to look your best, and you don't want to look like you're living in the 1950s.
Right. So Leah is thinking about refreshing her wardrobe, and to refresh means to make something fresh and new, or make something feel or look fresh and new. So Leah evidently thinks that her clothes are not fresh anymore. They're not fashionable anymore. Maybe they're a bit passé. They reflect the fashion trends from last year or 2 years ago. And she would like to refresh her wardrobe by getting clothes that are fashionable today.
Right, refresh, to make something new again. We oftentimes say this if you forget something. Hey, please refresh my memory. Where do you work? I kind of forgot. Please refresh my memory. Please tell me again. So here, of course, they're both excited. I would assume they're both excited to refresh their wardrobe, to get some new clothes, to look their best. Sandy says, well, I don't follow fashion as closely as you do, but the wide-leg Bermuda shorts have caught my eye. So, yeah, we cannot stereotype all ladies. Some women are interested in fashion, other ones not so much, but still, you want to look your best. And so here, Sandy does not follow fashion as closely as Leah does, but still, she thinks those new Bermuda shorts are really cool. They have caught her eye. She has seen them, and she is paying attention to them.
Right, and she likes them not because they look fashionable, but because they look comfortable. She says they look so comfortable, and some of them are even dressy enough to replace skirts. Something that's dressy, a piece of clothing that's dressy, is worn for formal occasions, so it can refer to men's clothing too. If you are going to a wedding, you need to wear something dressy. You can't appear in shorts. Unless they are the wide-leg Bermuda shorts that Sandy is referring to, because she says that these shorts are dressy enough to replace skirts.
I guess ladies can wear Bermuda shorts if they're fashionable enough, but men, you still got to wear those trousers for formal situations. Okay, Leah says, well, I adore bold floral patterned dresses. So she likes them. She not only likes them, but she adores them. To adore something just means to really love something, to really like it a lot. Gee, I just adore your new twins. They're so cute. I wish I had twins like them myself.
Right, you can say, I adore puppies, or I adore French food, but you wouldn't say, I adore you. That sounds really old-fashioned. You would just say, I like you a lot, or if you're talking to your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, I love you, to, people you love, but you wouldn't say, I adore you. That just sounds very 1940s.
Yes, she really likes bold floral patterned dresses. So bold, with those flower patterns really big and noticeable. That's what she likes. Dresses that have those floral patterns on them. Lots of flowers, flower designs. And she says, maybe I'll pair them with the square-toed heels that seem to be in style right now. Now here, pair is being used as a verb. You could also say match. Just wear them together so they go together and so they don't clash.
Right. And you can also say pair for wine. This red wine, pairs really well with steak. So pair usually refers to two things, pairing one thing to another rather than multiple things, like 3 or 4 things together.
Right. Yeah, especially when you use it as a verb. It's most often used as a noun. Pair of pants, for example. But here she's going to pair them with those high heels. And that seems to be the fashion right now. It's popular. It's in style. In style just means that's what people think fashionable, what you want to buy, what you want to wear to be cool.
Right. And Sandy says, I prefer wearing chunky black boots with dresses myself. So Sandy is more used to a style that is not fashionable, but she has her own style because it's not really usual to wear chunky boots with dresses. You would associate boots with jeans or shorts, something like that, but you would associate high heels with dresses. But Sandy likes to mix it up and wear chunky black boots with dresses. And Leah says, the grunge look really suits you, but instead of talking about clothes, let's go shopping.
Yeah, the grunge look, I guess, means kind of a little sloppy, maybe like that kind of music from Seattle in the 1990s, the grunge music, Nirvana and bands like that. So, yeah, the grunge look is really suitable for you. Let's not talk about those clothes. Let's head down to the department store and check out some new outfits. Sandy says, I'd love to, except for one little problem. My closet is an absolute disaster. So here, absolute just means 100% completely.
Right. It's a total disaster. It's not just a little bit disastrous, it's a little bit messy. It's an absolute disaster. So she needs to do something about that first before she can go shopping. She says, it's stuffed to the gills with things I hardly wear.
Stuffed to the gills. That basically means up to your chin, basically, which means you just have lots and lots of stuff. You have more things than you know what to do with. Leah says, I know what you mean. That's happened to me too. I cleaned mine out during that Marie Kondo craze last year. You know Marie Kondo, that Japanese woman who tells us we need to get rid of all our junk and keep things that we adore. And then Leah goes on to say, I can help you go through your belongings too if you like. Go through just means to kind of look through them and decide what's good, what's bad. Just have a look at something. Belongings are the things that belong to you, and we always use this in the plural. My belongings. Where are my belongings? Oh, they're all in the closet.
Right. The word belongings basically refers to everything that you own. So we often hear, don't forget your belongings before you leave a place. Before you leave a taxi or a restaurant, make sure you have your belongings with you.
Okay, and Sandy finishes off this part of the conversation by saying, sure, otherwise, I might never get around to it. To get around to doing something means to eventually start doing it, but you don't quite know when you're going to start. You're being very casual about it. When are you going to do your homework? Oh, I'll get around to it tomorrow. Okay, that brings us to the end of the first part of our lesson for today. Let's move on to part 2, cleaning out and organizing.
Cleaning out and organizing. Leah and Sandy tackle Sandy's closet.
I think the best way to handle this is to take everything out and sort it by clothing category. Then you can compare items of the same type and decide which ones to keep. Let's start with pants and shorts. I don't even fit into these ones anymore, so they can go into the donation pile. Let's fold and put the others on this shelf. Sure. Next, we can do the dresses and skirts. I think I can get rid of these formal ones since I rarely need them. We can hang up the rest so they don't get wrinkled. I've separated your t-shirts and long-sleeve shirts into piles here. Hand me the ones you want to keep and I'll fold them and put them away. Okay, I've also gone through my jackets, scarves, and belts. We can hang these up too. Whew, I think we're finished. It looks way tidier now. Thanks for your help.
最后，第二部分我们看到名词 donation 指捐赠、捐献。例如 Peter gave donations of food and money to help the poor people in the village. Peter 捐赠食物和钱来帮助村里的穷人。或是 Linda made a donation to the organization that cares for animals in the city. Linda 捐献给市里照顾动物的机构。另外，补充一个相关片语 to donate something to somebody or something 表示捐赠某物给某人或某机构，像是 Mark donated his books to the school in the remote areas. Mark 把自己的书捐赠给偏乡的学校。
And welcome back. So we're going to talk about part 2, cleaning out and organizing. And we have Leah and Sandy who are roommates, and they were talking about going shopping. But then Sandy says, oh, I really can't because my closet is stuffed and I really need to get rid of some things. And Leah says, no problem, I'll help you. So Leah and Sandy tackle Sandy's closet. So they're going to deal with Sandy's overstuffed closet. And Leah says, I think the best way to handle this is to take everything out and sort it by clothing category. Then you can compare items of the same type and decide which ones to keep. So they're probably going to take everything out of the closet, maybe lay everything out on the bed or on the floor and organize it and divide them according to categories.
So this pile is for formal wear. This pile is for semi-formal wear. This is for casual. These are socks, etc., etc. Those are different categories. And then she says, then you can compare items of the same type and decide which ones to keep and which ones to get rid of. Sandy says, well, let's start with pants and shorts. Those are things for the lower body here. So that's one category, pants and shorts. She says, I don't even fit into these ones anymore, so they can go into the donation pile. Yeah, that happens to all of us, of course, as we get older, we get fatter, and we always think, oh, I'm going to lose weight. I'll be able to wear these again someday. No, you won't. Take my word for it. As we get older, we just get fat. We never go back the other direction. So, yes, she can't fit into those anymore. She never will again. So, yes, they should go into the donation pile. Donation just means when you donate something or give it to someone else.
Right. Usually when you donate clothes, you donate it to a charity, to an organization that will take your clothes, sort them, and then maybe resell them so that the money that they make will go help people or a certain cause, or you can donate it to a church. So basically, donation is giving something away for free as a gift to people who might need those things that you are giving away. And often people say, in terms of clothing, if you haven't worn something in a year or over a year, then you might want to consider donating it. It probably means you don't need that item of clothing.
Yeah, in Taipei at least, there are lots of those donation boxes all over. So yeah, if you want to get rid of clothing, just put them in those donation boxes and you're good to go. And then she goes on to say, let's fold and put the others on the shelf. So yes, you fold the clothing to make them smaller and neat, and then you put them on a certain shelf. Leah says, sure. And Sandy says what they're going to do next. Next, we can do the dresses and skirts. I guess that's another category.
Right. So they're moving on to dresses and skirts. And Sandy says, I think I can get rid of these formal ones since I rarely need them. We can hang up the rest so they don't get wrinkled. So she's looked through the dresses and skirts, and some of them she thinks she won't need anymore. So she wants to get rid of them. She rarely wears them. And the other ones that she wants to keep, she says she wants to hang them back up again because she doesn't want to get them wrinkled. She doesn't want to get creases into them. Because if you keep dresses, especially linen and silk, all bunched up, then they're going to get creases and then you have to iron them to make them smooth again.
Now, this happens several minutes later, Leah says. I've separated your t-shirts and long-sleeve shirts into piles here. So they've separated the t-shirts and long-sleeve shirts. To separate means to take things apart. Again, they're sorting by category.
Right. And so Leah has done that, and she tells Sandy, hand me the ones you want to keep, and I'll fold them and put them back. So this is how they are working together. Leah is going to take all of the shirts that Sandy wants to keep, and then she'll put them back in the closet or back in the drawers, and what remains will be stuff that they will get rid of or donate.
Okay, so Sandy says, okay, I've also gone through my jackets, scarves, and belts. She's looked through them and she's decided what to keep and what to donate. And she says, we can hang these up too. They're going to hang them up. And Leah said, phew, I think we're finished. Phew is what we say when we've done some work and it's time to sort of rest. You go, oh, phew, it's time to rest. I think we're finished. That was quite a job.
Right. Or you can say, whew, that was a close call. If something really dangerous happened and you just missed it, you almost got ran over by a car or a scooter, which often happens here in Taipei, you can say, whew, I almost got ran over. Thank God I saw them coming in time.
And Sandy finishes the conversation by saying, it looks way tidier now. Thanks for your help. So tidy, organized, clean, tidy, tidier, the tidiest. I bet their apartment there is the tidiest in the whole city now. Okay, that brings us to the end of our explanation. Let's listen now to our Chinese teacher.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。今天对话的第一部分， Leah 和 Sandy 在聊新一季的春装。那么 Leah 就说 I adore bold floral pattern dresses. 我非常喜欢色彩鲜艳的花卉图案的洋装。那句子里面有一个动词 adore， 我们来学它的字首字根 adore， 它的字首 ad 就表示朝向，那么 ore 有述说期盼的意思。那我们就可以试着想啦，当你在表达对某人在表达爱慕，要跟对方说你有多崇拜他的时候呢，就可以联想到说 adore 它有热爱崇拜的意思了。好，那接着在 adore 后面加上 able， 这个字尾表示可怎么样能怎么样的，能崇拜的能热爱的，我们把它组合成 adorable 这个形容词，它就表示说当某个人某事物会令人爱慕让人热爱，就表示它是可爱的讨人喜欢的。好，接着 Sandy 说 I prefer wearing chunky black boots with dresses myself. 我自己呢是偏好穿粗跟的黑色靴子搭配洋装。那这边要帮同学们整理一下动词 prefer 的用法。prefer 它表示更喜欢或是偏好，那么之后可以接不定词、名词或是动名词。像在课文里面 prefer 后面就是接动名词 wearing。可是在比较两者偏好的时候，我们用 prefer A to B 或是 prefer A over B， 宁可要 A 而不要 B。 那这个句型当中的 AB 要用名词或动名词。例如He prefers watching TV to going shopping. 他喜欢看电视胜过逛街，他宁可看电视也不要逛街。好，在对话第二部分， Leah 帮忙 Sandy 整理她的衣柜。那当他们整理完裤子，接下来整理洋装和裙子， Sandy 就说 I think I can get rid of these formal ones since I rarely need them. 我想我可以丢掉这几件正式的裙装，因为我不常穿到它们。好，那这边用到片语 get rid of。我们先来看这个动词 rid rid， 它表示使什么摆脱或是使什么免除，它的三态同形 rid rid rid。 那片语动词 get rid of 当中的 rid 它是过去分词。好，这个片语后面我们可以接人或是事物。好，接事物就是表达说除掉啊、清掉或是处理掉不想要的东西。那如果接人就是表达说摆脱某人啊，把某人打发走的那种意思。像是 His mother told him to get rid of his old sneakers. 他妈妈叫他把那双旧的运动鞋丢掉了。有的人穿到鞋子开口笑的时候都还不丢耶。好，再造一个例句哦。Jessie finally had the courage to get rid of her selfish boyfriend. Jessie 终于提起勇气摆脱她那个自私的男友了。好，那么以上是今天重点整理，我们回顾今天单字吧。
Roommate. Jack was my roommate during my first year of college. Refresh. Layla refreshed her dining room by adding some new chairs. Adore. I adore being around animals because they make me very happy. Absolute. This diving course is not suitable for absolute beginners. Belonging. Our most valuable belongings are locked in a safe in the bedroom. Wrinkle. Staying out in the sun too long can cause your skin to wrinkle.
Well, that brings us to the end of another edition of our program, and please make sure you join us again next time for From all of us here, I am Roger.
I'm Helen.
See you next time.